and uses a multi-stage filtration system, including reverse osmosis, carbon filters, and ultraviolet lights. Order now and claim your water independence today by calling Ecola Blue at 1-800-691-6043. That's 1-800-691-6043. Or visit Ecola Blue on the web at www.ecoloblu.com today.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Finishing up the Mark Dice video, the vast majority, he put a couple people in there who wouldn't sign the petition, but he had many, many more who were against the First Amendment that he didn't even have time to put in the YouTube video because it can only be 10 minutes long. So imagine, we have people who want to repeal the Second Amendment, want to repeal the First Amendment. I guarantee you, Dice could go out, I could go out and get, not in Texas, but in California, the majority to say, yes, disarm me, I want to be a slave. But that last guy, he said, we want to ban people having free speech and criticizing Obama in any way. And he said, I agree with that. I agree, but we need to ban them. Signed. I mean, just, I love tyranny. Let's go back to it.
Repeal the First Amendment, stop hate speech and negative speech. Just a signature would be good.
What is it for? What's hate speech?
Well, it's hate speech when you say hateful and mean things. We're CAFTA.org. It's just to support the repeal of the First Amendment. Beautiful day. Hi.
Hi.
Signature. In today's society, we don't need... who are the people to say that they don't agree with the president anymore, you know? And he knows what's best.
Hit pause. By the way, this video is not edited. They had a wireless mic. The camera's about 50 yards away. This is hidden video. So that's what you're hearing when a car drives by or somebody walks by. You hear it cut out because they were right within the range of that wireless mic. We've got a bunch of them, and they don't work over 50, 60 feet most of the time. So that's what's happening there. Continue.
So we figured best thing, 200-year-old legislation needs to be revised, Thanks. In the New World Order, we don't need that kind of stuff.
Hit pause again. I'm going to have to play more of this later, but notice those happy women with their kids enjoying the beautiful day. They think the world's a wonderland for them. The government loves them. The government's their big mommy, their big nanny, their big daddy. And he's like, we're going to take their speech away. They're being mean. And she says, I'm good when I want to sign. Let's take their speech away. That's America. We're going to all be friendly now. And a female member of Congress, I have that video coming up later, she said if we could just get all the men kicked out of Congress, we'd be able to pass this. See, we're going to have a big mommy state. You're going to go to jail if you don't have the health care. And if we don't like how you're raising your kids, you yell at them, the state's going to take them. Doesn't matter if the state 5 times more likely to hurt kids than anybody. We don't need Arte Saveda. We don't need people selling guns privately in Austin. He says the feds say ban it, I'm going to ban it. Hey, you don't get a Second Amendment. You don't get a First Amendment. I'm sorry. You're not going to be mean anymore. Arte Saveda has created a new unit threatening to arrest people that criticize him on the internet. And he says, well, if they do it with anonymity, we're going after you, because that's freedom. You don't talk. And that's where he's from, California. Well, formerly Cuba. He says he doesn't like Fidel Castro, but I think a little too much of that rubbed off on him as a kid growing up under Castro. Seriously, why don't we have a police chief who's from Austin? And I want Arte Saveda to come in here. Gloves are off in the interview. We'll see. He came in here and tried to co-opt us and glad-hand us, but the blood without warrants and the gun grabbing, Arte Saveda, give me a break. Of course, maybe Art will sick his boys on him. Maybe they can find something on me, huh? That's what Fidel would do, huh, Arte Saveda? I'm Alex Jones. I'm not doing this on the internet with anonymity. I'm right here. I'm an American. You understand that? We welcome people from other countries if they come here and respect our nation. But we know they've imported millions of foreigners, over 30 million illegals, to slit this country's throat. And we're done playing games. We're head up. We're not stopping. We're serious. We're focused. We're America. We're 1776. We are the patriots. We are the good guys. You are the bad guys. This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365. Hi folks, this is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Silver Lungs generator. Now you can produce pure and endless colloidal silver and deliver the solution directly into the bloodstream by breathing the solution through the lungs. The respiratory system is the first line of defense for airborne pathogens and viruses. The Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced nano-silver solutions and also delivers the silver nanoparticles instantly into the bloodstream. With continued legislation threatening the sale of nano-silver products, you can now produce pure and endless colloidal silver with the Silver Lungs generator. Very easy to follow step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs generator. That's www.silverlungs.com. Hundreds of nations have fallen to tyranny in the last century alone. This is our last chance to not relive history.
As we're finishing off this agenda, they'll be pulling the rug from underneath Americans at home.
They have tremendous influence on our president and Congress, and they really are calling the shots.
I think it's incumbent upon all of us as American citizens to pay attention.
Fall of the Republic identifies the enemies of our nation, the criminal offshore cartel, hell-bent on destroying sovereignty, and on its ashes constructing world government.
Tim Geithner, Bernanke, they're arsonists. They're asking for more matches. And the Congress is saying, who do we make the check out to?
Today seems like nobody does care. And right now in Washington, D.C., we have seen a fall of the Republic.
Get your copy of Fall of the Republic on DVD at Infowars.com or watch it online right now in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
He's the T-Rex of political talk. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
Back live, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got an hour and 52 minutes left in transmission. Massive news blitz on scores of key stories that I mentioned a bit in the first hour. Coming up in the fourth and final hour today, vital information on the government takeover of healthcare sinking. Vital information on the global warming fraud, a plan to found world government, stuff that dwarfs ClimateGate coming out every hour. I mean, total fraud, all the universities, the UN admitting it. They are just imploding and burning and exploding in front of us if we force the issue and continue driving. Their flu hoax has imploded. The fact that the banks stole the trillions of dollars and didn't use it to help homeowners, as they said, and that they gave it to themselves and that they engineered the fraud, is even in McClatchy newspapers. This week, Treasury Secretary Geithner and Fed Chairman Bernanke are going to be grilled. There's discussion of criminal charges. Ladies and gentlemen, criminals always go too far. And they may have half the population who wants to ban the First Amendment openly and ban the Second. It doesn't matter. Even 99% say, I'm a slave, I'm still free. I have a right to defend myself. Hitler may have said he was God in Germany and could kill whoever he wanted. That was a fraud. He was a tyrant. Julius Caesar was a tyrant. But we don't have tyrant leaders today. They're just tyrant puppets. It's the global corporate crime syndicate coming in and taking over our society. Now, the flu hoax has imploded. On paper, in the courts, in the foreign news, but not a lot in our news. They're still running the ads to get your flu shot. Roughly 11% of people have died from this flu that regularly would die from the regular seasonal flu. And that's probably an inflated number. It's come out that most people they claim died had heart failure, kidney problems, were already very sick, drug addicts, HIV, had compromised immune systems. It was a non-event, clearly an engineered virus. Top scientists are on record saying that. Big companies were caught with bird flu that was also killing around 30% of people that took it. That's London Telegraph. That's